Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you ever so much for tuning in once again. It's another finals night of the IDL at Home League, and really appreciate you tuning in for the four cup finals that we have tonight. And first up this evening, we have Sindy Stiles taking on Anthony Major, and I'm just going to click on their screen, and all looks to be okay on there. So that's good. If someone could just leave a comment, maybe. Okay, a few buffering issues, so hopefully that will sort itself out as we go along tonight, otherwise this could be a long evening. Thank you for your patience so far. Thank you to Stephen Miles for tuning in, and yes, I think you're right, this will be a very good game, because on paper both players very evenly matched indeed, and they've enjoyed very good Division 5 campaigns, it has to be said. Anthony wants to Tony wants to send his apologies for Yep, go for it.
Well, that's Cindy.
Yeah, let's go.
Now, Tony wants to send his apologies for his setup, but as I always say with these things, we are not modus. We can only do what we can. And this will be a very good game indeed.
96.
Both players generally averaging in the low 50s, so a very good standard. And
24.
Major is the Division 5 champion. He won 8 games, drew 1. So he's actually undefeated coming into this.
140.
And it's with darts like that. He's already found 3 trebles in his first 2 visits. So a very good start for him. Sindy Stiles is in here as well.
95.
Good reply. What's interesting about this, this is the lower division cup final. So the cup competitions run parallel to the league competitions.
42.
So both players have won a couple of games to reach this point.
45.
But rather interestingly, they've also played each other in the league format as well. So Tony Major rather, was the 8-3 winner on that occasion.
84.
And Major down to a finish first, on to 139 after 12 darts. Just the sort of start
35.
he would have.
Yeah, 35. Sorry.
He would have hoped for. A healthy lead. First of 5 legs will take the win here. So it's a sort of a medium length match. Not quite as cutthroat as a best of 5, but
59.
But not as lengthy as a league contest, which are normally
100.
first ton there for Stiles, which are normally first to 8 leg affairs. Do leave a comment in the chat. Let us know who you're cheering on or what you think is in store for us in this particular match. Looks to be single 16.
40.
So we actually hit a treble 8 there to leave tops, which is pretty good going. So he'll be back for tops.
81.
Stiles rather encouragingly for her, starting to find the treble 20 with a bit more regularity. That should set her up
First start.
for the next leg because, would you believe it, Major takes out tops in a 19 dart opener.
60.
Very good going indeed. So yes, routes to the final for these two.
85.
Major beat Adam George, Matt Lynn. Stiles beat Mike Hicks and Ian Bryant.
85.
And as I say, they both played actually in the 5th division. And remember, in the IDL at Home League, there are 8 divisions, Premier Division 1 through to 7. So there were probably
140.
about 100 players, and another fantastic visit there. Major, just what he would have wanted. There's probably 100 plus players involved in this
41.
on the whole, so it's great to see at Home League and virtual darts still popular in these difficult times, but fingers crossed things are starting to open up again, and we hope to bring you some news
30.
of the individual darts league, the IDL, and its return to venues and in-person action as well. Sorry,
81.
that was my phone, apologies. And we'll hope to bring you that later this evening because that's very exciting indeed. We can see each other once again.
59.
And it should be said, of course, that new sign-ups are now being taken for next season, which starts on Monday.
55.
And
It's not great.
the if you want to join, then you're most welcome. It's all abilities. And
137.
lovely darts there. The Major, he's had a 140 and a 137 in this leg.
90. Yeah, 95.
Good thinking from Stiles. Very good stand at this. This is the 5th, both in the 5th division. Unbelievable. Tops. Oh, how's that not in?
30.
Right on the wire. So, Stiles then with 2 bites of the cherry here. Should get a dart at the bull. We'll have to switch to the 14s. Missed the big number. Always so annoying. So, yeah. Sets it up.
44.
So, another chance here. Major to take out double 10 right on the wire
No
again.
score.
And he's actually busted. That is unlucky. And that was a chance to break. So, a flying start from these two.
Game shot in 1.
Stiles
nice one.
equalises. God, what a standard so far. 22 dart hold of throw for Stiles. Middlesex County player, of course. Hello to Troy, who's joining us. Troy Power.
30.
We're cheering on John later on. John Power later on tonight. He's in 2 finals. Takes on Chris Holt next.
81.
That's a mouth-watering tie. And then he also takes on Wayne Barratt in the grand final.
Ah, 120 on the
That
floor.
was, yes,
Okay.
that was a good effort. Well, Major's scoring's been very good. You can see that in the averages here. Early stages, of course. Those will probably level off, but
Oh, come on.
both players will be pleased with the start that they've made.
81.
And back-to-back 81s for Stiles, very competitive indeed if you can get a treble a turn, as we always say.
45.
Major still undefeated. He'll go into the 4th division on Monday when the new season begins. Stiles finished third
100.
in that campaign, which is
Yes.
fairly mind-boggling, really, that considering the standard of darts that we're seeing here. And Stiles has been on the stream before. Great game against Tony Saunders.
61.
That is on the channel if you want to go back and find that one.
60.
Stiles with a healthy advantage in this one. You just feel it's not quite enough because Major can hit a huge visit at any point. Like
100.
now, hits a ton. Third ton for him, and second, and he's got 2 scores of 140 or more. Stiles, meanwhile,
41.
can't get the big visit that they need. So both onto a finish after 15 darts. Both will be pleased with that.
24.
Well, is it just a bit nervy now in this third leg? Crucial stage already, even in these early stages.
28.
Low score followed by a low score. Who can seize the initiative here?
45.
Major down to 76. Stiles needs a treble in this combination. Close but no cigar.
56.
So just levelling off now. Both players, when they did play previously, had horrendous double trouble. So they'll be looking to avoid that at the very least.
44.
Major will be disappointed that he missed the big number there. And Stiles has a golden opportunity to potentially break the throw and take the lead. Now wants double 13.
28.
2 darts missed for 2-1. Reprieve for Major is double 16. Let's see what he's like on this side of the board.
Second.
Yeah, good up.
Pretty good as it turns out. Takes it out.
6.
Second time of asking. 26 dart hold of throw. We're still on throw here. No one has broken yet. Adam George, thank you for watching. Cheering on Tony.
121.
Nice dart.
Lovely, lovely darts there. Both averaging in the mid-60s. Early stages, of course, but all counts. Stiles campaign, 6 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. And she was just outside the
58.
playoff positions to get promoted, so she'll still be in Division 5 when the new season starts on Monday, and she'll be eagerly
57.
awaiting the start of the UKDA side of things. Of course, the UKDA are the United Kingdom Darts Association, taking on the BDO,
140.
taking over from the BDO in terms of county darts. Third 140 there for Major. Really good standard from these
60.
two so far. And Stephen Miles, who's watching this, is absolutely correct in saying that this is a good game. This is the dream final, really, for this tier of players
8-1.
in the IDL at Home League. Major with 3 trebles in his last 2 visits. Pressure is on the Stiles throw. Stiles responding well, telling herself off for that one.
66.
Always so frustrating when you get the first dart in the treble 20. You think, here we go, and then can't quite follow it in.
85.
Well, it is a treble a turn at the moment for Major, who's generally been averaging in the 50s,
59.
as has Stiles. So, as you can see, both players well in excess of that tonight so far, raising their game Though what's at stake? It is a grand final for them, or cup final for them, so
30.
not your general virtual darts match, and for both of them actually it's their debut season, it should be said.
Oh, that is appalling. 37.
Stiles does have streaming experience before. Will that play into her hands? Major as a debut on the stream, that adds an extra element of pressure.
41.
Major just perhaps trying a bit too hard on that throw, trying to pounce on the 37.
251.
Stiles leaves 50. Major will have, you would think, one dart at a double here, and it's at tops for 3-1.
26.
Oh, that is very close.
No. 40.
And those were very close as well. So Stiles has had a chance there to hold a throw and level things up, but Major is back for tops.
First start.
Pick it up.
Nails it. Nails it. 22 dart break of throw. It's been a very good performance so far from Tony Major. Takes the advantage when the opportunity presented itself. 19 darts. 19 darts is his best
43.
leg. That is the first break of throw we've seen in this match. Could it prove decisive? If you're going to hold here, it's a very, very difficult challenge
26.
that faces Stiles. But Stiles does have big match experience, all that county stage experience for Middlesex.
46.
One of the venues I'm hoping to visit when things do open up and when I've been jabbed a couple of times later in the year.
59.
And do subscribe if you haven't already done so. Be great to have you on board. We're past 300 subscribers now. And we'll be doing lots of
40.
virtual at-home darts streaming for the remainder of the year,
Oh, 45.
regardless of what we are and we're not allowed to do in society. But also, fingers crossed, some in-person streaming as well. So just got to wait to see
43.
how that pans out. But yeah, hopefully getting along to the IDL in venues.
100.
Woohoo.
Yes.
First big score of note in this leg there for Stiles, as she's hoping to break straight back.
81.
Yes, hopefully the IDL will return to venues.
5.
And remember, in person, those three venues are Riley's Victoria, the Spots and Stripes in London Bridge, and the Royal Surrey
45.
Snooker Club in Morden. If you know of any multi-board venues in London or the surrounding
100.
areas that might be interested in hosting us, then do get in contact with Paul. Just search IDL Darts on Twitter and Facebook. That's also how you contact Paul in order to find out about joining
100.
for the new league. Sorry about the buffering there on Major's board. I'm not sure what's happened there, but Stiles has first dibs.
42.
Can't do it, so what can Major do with this 103? This is for 4-1, remember, and take a great leap towards the finish line. Wanted treble 17, can't find it.
43.
So, Stiles again should get a chance at the bullseye here. She's missed the big number on this combination previously, but does get a dart at the bull.
47.
No cigar.
Oh,
Missed
blimey.
the big number there. Major telling himself off. Now wants tops for 4-1.
20.
Can't find it. Is Stiles going to find a way back into this match? She's had a couple of tons in this leg, which has kept her competitive. She now wants double 17, believe it or not.
3.
Major back for tops.
Oh, wow.
He's been good on double 10. He has hit tops before in this match. As he composes himself. Double 10.
Second dart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, Cindy.
great effort
Don't
there.
apologise, you're hitting them.
Great effort there from Major. It's a scrappy leg, but it doesn't matter how you win them, as long as you hit that double. And Major is one leg away from taking the win here.
30.
So an uphill battle now for Stiles, who needs to rattle off 4 straight legs if she's going to lift the title here. Remember, coming up next, it's Chris Holt taking on John Power. That's in the
15.
Cup final for the top divisions. Power plays twice tonight.
100.
He will take on
It's
Wayne Barratt in the finale, the grand final tonight.
25.
Bit of finish line fever here, perhaps, for Major. This is on Stiles' throw, so you'd expect this to be a
100.
strong outing, and sure enough, back-to-back tons for Stiles. The statistics in terms of the scoring, well, Stiles has hit 7 tons, Major's hit 4 tons and 3 scores of 140 or
1, 2,
more.
1.
And another for the ton column there for Major. Drags himself back in, reminds
60.
Stiles that he's still in this leg, and she will have to serve this particular leg out quickly.
Sorry. 20. 38.
Major chuckling to himself there, knows that that perhaps wasn't his best outing.
43. That was silly.
Stiles leaves a bogey. That's why she's telling herself off. But she does have a healthy advantage here, unless Major can find a big score.
80.
Does find a treble, so he's probably 1 treble behind. Using that as a barometer.
55.
Stiles is now down to a finish. Can Major join her? And he will do after that visit, or that first dart.
1, 2, 1.
Yes, yeah. Just felt he paused just a bit too long on that third dart.
Great job. 73.
Well, it was a good
Yeah,
recovery that after the stray first one, but this is actually for the title, so only 1 treble required on either the first or second visit. Treble 19. And it won't go, so Stiles will be back for tops. Breathes a sigh of relief.
Oh, well, sorry. 69.
Yep, it's a good leave. Will he have an opportunity to take it out? Tops for Stiles.
And shot in 1.
Last start, Cindy.
Taken
Yes.
under a lot of pressure. That was a 22 dart hold of throw. Just what she would have wanted.
Yeah, lovely leg.
And that's her best leg of the match, of the 2 that she has won. And this is when it gets really difficult now, because this is on the major throw and Stiles has not been able to break Tony in this match
41.
so far. Could that be about to change here? Only a score of 41. Stiles in with a treble for the first time of asking.
Let me just check. 100.
Start.
Yep. 8th ton of the match for Stiles. No scores of 140 or more for her, but she won't mind that if she can rattle off this leg here and then throw
45.
to potentially equalise. No treble in those first 2 visits for Tony. Is this an opening?
41.
Well, just the 1 treble separating the 2 of them, and looks like Major has cancelled that out.
85.
Tense stuff to kick us off here tonight of the first of the 4 finals. Thank you ever so much for tuning in as always.
What is that? 66.
2 treble 1s, not the order of the day.
Yeah, 66.
Would you believe it? 66 followed by 66. It's quite hard to do.
60.
Well, it's a steady leg. Stiles reminding Tony that she's still very much in this, and he's going to have to try and force the issue.
26.
And you can just hear the frustration in his voice there, because he knows he's so close to winning this.
Well, 61.
Mm. 41.
No treble, no finish. Stiles then with a great opportunity here to really pile the pressure on, and she will do if she finds a treble.
81.
And she does with her last dart. So she's down to a 2 dart combination, which she will be back for, because Major was not on a finish. He's recovering well here though.
47.
Stiles wants double
James
16.
22.
What a great checkout that is,
Well,
under
Cindy.
great pressure. And that's a 20 dart break of throw, which backs up the 22 darter in the previous leg. And wow, we really do have a final on our hands now, because Stiles is throwing to level things up here. And remember, it's first to 5.
36.
Do leave a comment in the chat if you are watching.
$40.
Which way will this match go now?
60.
Both averages have levelled off from the stratospheric ones we saw earlier on in the very early stages of this match, but both still averaging well above
25.
their season average. So it's a very good standard indeed.
85.
Stiles with the first treble of this leg from either player.
11.
Major has just gone a bit astray here. Stiles hoping to apply
What's that? 60.
some more pressure. She's just finding the big numbers at the moment.
42.
123 points the advantage here for Stiles.
45.
58.
Well, Stiles still in the box seat here to level things up.
45.
But back-to-back 45s will be a bit disappointing from the position she was in, but she is down to finish first. One big visit could change everything in this leg.
Oh, wow. 26.
And match, but just quite tough at the moment for Major and Stiles.
100.
Pile on the pressure, which she does do with her 9th ton of this match, looking to break the Major throw for this. Oh, sorry, looking to hold her throw rather, and then she'll need to break the Major throw for the second time in this match if she's going to lift the title.
55.
70 the outshot.
50.
One dart goes missing then for Stiles to level things up, but she will be back.
46.
Still no treble for Tony. Desperately needs one. If not in this leg, then definitely the next.
Oh, no score.
She will be back. Still no finish Major at this point.
Right. No.
Major trying to G himself up.
40.
So Stiles back for double 10.
Oh, no score.
Well,
That is
it's all
ridiculous.
got a bit nervy all of a sudden, and well, this is actually for the title with some way to win it, but it won't go, so he needs to find a treble. He hasn't been able to do so in this leg so far.
42.
You can hear the ironic laugh there.
Silliness.
Double 10, as I say, both when they played in the league, they had a bit of a nightmare on the doubles, but Stiles does get over the line there. So it's 4-all. We're going all the way in the first match of finals night tonight. Would you believe it? And it's Tony to get us underway. Which way do you think this will go? Leave a comment in the chat if you are watching.
58.
Major has led 4-1. He hasn't had a chance, hasn't had a dart to try and win this
45.
yet. He did leave tops, but Stiles took out. He left double 16, didn't he, to leave
36.
to potentially have a chance to win the title, but Stiles took out her double at the first time of asking.
60.
We always say it at this point in matches that trebles are like gold dust. Trebles shrink in front of your very eyes when you're playing in these situations.
81.
But there is a treble for Major. And Stiles finds one as well.
80.
Can't separate them, can you? 4 apiece, 10 points the difference, which is not a lot.
59.
God, it's really difficult to call this. It's much closer than their league contest, which
61.
Tony did win 8-3. Just the 12 points separate them here.
44.
60.
43.
Well, no finish for either player. It really could go either way here. It's really difficult to tell. I don't envy them being in this position,
41.
because they're both, you can just hear in their voices, they're both trying so hard to get over the line. Stiles has done so well to rally and win 3 legs from the depths of defeat in a row.
60.
So Shanghai for Major, will he get an opportunity? Yes, he will. 154 won't go.
No, 52.
So Shanghai for Major here. I think he wants tops. Can't quite tell. He's trying to find a way through. Definite blockers.
Ah, Robin on it!
Oh, unlucky.
80.
8. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? I can't believe we've just seen that. I cannot believe what we've just seen. That was a title for the trophy, and he's Robin Hooded his darts. I can't believe it. Stiles
29.
misses out on the treble 14, which he wanted. Oh, God, I'm going to have to clip that. That's bonkers. That is bonkers. I can't believe it. Neither can Tony.
Oh, that was a great dart. 30, 50.
Oh, was Tony thrown before? That's fine. We're just a bit out.
Sorry, see, I think I threw. I thought. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Double 10 for the title.
30.
Oh, would you believe it? So Stiles is back for 52. Major's had chances to win this. Stiles will now get hers. Double 10.
32.
Oh dear. It's all very tense. Both players have had an opportunity to win this cup final. More chances incoming. For Major. Doesn't want to go inside here. He's a long way away.
Yes!
And he does. He gets there.
Get up.
Well, there we go.
Sorry,
Great
there
effort.
Don't
Great,
apologise, it's what we're here for.
great
No,
effort.
just happy to hit it. Sorry.
Well done. Let me just fade them down as they have a good chat. Yeah, a great game there. So let me just get the statistics up so I can show you. Yes, great game. Remember, it's only led that 4-1, which was a great effort. And then Stiles really dug her heels in, so to speak, and won 3 legs on the bounce. And then in that last leg, very, very tense indeed. But with both players having chances to win it as well, which was absolutely unbelievable. But it was Major in the end that took the title and clung on to win 5-4. And you heard what it meant to him there at the end. And that's great to see, because, you know, we do miss in-person darts, but virtual darts in a cup final and on the stream is perhaps the closest we can to recreate that. So congratulations to Tony Major, commiserations to Sindy Stiles. Great game from the pair of them. 3 games to go, and the next one is Chris Holt taking on John Power. So if they're watching, do join the waiting room now, and we'll get you underway. And we'll be back very shortly. Okay, cool. So we are nearly ready for our next cup final. John Power taking on Chris Holt. And as you can see, the screens are ready to go. So I'm just going to go and make contact with them now, and we'll get them underway. Great stuff, guys. So if you want to have 9, and then you can get underway. Good luck to you both.
No worries, mate.
It's a shame, they were a good old chat there. Never want to interrupt. So another really good cup final in store here between Chris Holt and John Power. And I think I'm right in saying that Chris Holt is actually unbeaten in terms of IDL at Home League action. And he has just been promoted. He's won Division 1, and he is undefeated and heading into the Premier Division, of which John Power is a member of. So this is a bit of a taster for next season. Sean Radlett, thanks so much for tuning in to watch this, cheering on Chris. Thank you to Chris as well for sharing this post.
I'm ready when you are, mate.
As well.
Ready,
Much appreciated. Do subscribe while you're here.
All the best, mate.
And a good contest in store. John Power won the bullseye.
100.
And Power went to Q school in February, that horrendous quarantine Q school.
60.
And he had a running average of 75 there, so that put him like smack bang in the middle of the competitors. So very competitive.
120.
And he looks forward to the Challenge Tour, which we do have dates for now, which is fantastic. That's towards the end of August, all being well. And Chris Holt, well, he's in here. Look at this.
140.
Lovely stuff. Great start from these two players. Someone screenshot those averages. Both playing on a Blade 5, of course. Looks like
59.
Looks like John's got a new one as well since the last stream.
58.
And we do have some news about in-person darts for the IDL, but we're going to bring that to you later on.
58.
But it is exciting. It's well worth staying tuned for.
$133.
Paul working incredibly hard for us all. Great visit there from Holt. He's down to 110. This will be quite a check out from Power. What's treble 18? Can't find it.
138.
Gets the next best prize. And 110 won't go.
38.
Holt, of course, the London County player. Power with bags of county experience himself, of course, wants double 13.
No score.
But no score there. So Holt with an opportunity for double 6 to break. Looks to be a good marker.
Game shot in 3.
And he does get there. Fantastic effort from him. Dragged himself back in there with that 133 towards the back end of that leg. Takes it down in 18 darts. Onwards we go. First to 7, of course, will take the win here in the second cup final of the night.
60.
Cameron Crabtree, defending champion for the middle tier cup.
100.
Takes on Daniel Radford. That's in our next game. And then John Powell returns in the finale of tonight, where he plays Wayne Barratt.
60.
So if you are watching, cheering on Chris or John, do leave a comment in the chat. We'll give you a shout out, of course.
123.
But yes, Power was certainly competitive in Q School, and he'll be hoping to
96.
take that kind of form with him into the Challenge Tour in beginning of August, for when the first batch of 6 events take place. It's a big relief that
100.
that's happening. Power with a great leg here. Ton followed by 123, followed by another ton. 6 tons so far in 2 legs.
97.
Very impressive. Holt had a great game against Andy Blyde in the semi-finals to reach this point.
58.
And he also beat Martin Carnell and Sam Cheshire as well.
58.
And enjoys a lot of marathon practice sessions with Andrew Culling, who's been on the stream a couple of times. Power could just set this up now.
78.
82.
My last score was 60.
Yes,
68.
yes, I thought it was 68. Yeah, I'm glad he's corrected that. That's good. Good
I'm
call.
not sure how you change it.
That's what I know how to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in 2, mate.
Yep.
Yeah, great effort there from Power. Sorry, I don't know what I was doing there. I was looking at tops going, it's not in. But yes, no, it is in now. We want to hit double 16. So, 2 legs, 2 breaks of throw. Very good. 17 dart leg
100.
for Power. And Holt had chances there himself. He was there or thereabouts.
100.
And this is going to be a very close contest, this.
$96.
And Nan says, come on, Chris. That's from Steph Holt.
81.
Fantastic. Thank you for tuning in on this Friday night. Much appreciated.
99.
Well, a great leg from both players here. Treble a turn on every visit. This is getting even better here.
180.
Wow, fantastic effort from Holt. Maximum right at the right time. He gets down to a finish first after 9 darts. Goodness knows we'd all take that every visit. Every leg, rather.
41.
Forces the error from Power, who's on a bogey. Holt has 6 darts from 140 to break the Power throw for the second time in this
60.
match. No trouble there. Well, a great contest,
57.
even in these early stages. Both have streaming experience.
60.
It's not something that's alien to them. That looks on the wire. Yeah, so
56.
double 10 then for Holt. Good marker. Double 5.
Game shot in 3.
Oh, he does find it. God, That is tricky to switch to the double 5 on the second or third dart. I'm aiming for double 10, but Holt negotiated that very well, and that's an 18 dart break of throw.
60.
3 legs, 3 breaks of throw. Who can hold their darts first is going to be the issue.
100.
That's the 8th ton for Power so far. He's very much winning in that category because Holt's had 2 tons, 1
60.
140, and of course that maximum as well. So, but Holt leads in the stats that matters the most, and that's the scoreline.
41.
2-1 it is at the moment. Good practice.
86.
Good practice for Power, of course, and well, good practice for anyone involved in virtual darts. But he's got this best of 13 leg match, then he has a break, and then he's back for a best of 19 at the end against Wayne Barratt.
100.
So a good lengthy practice session, as well as competing for some
45.
virtual trophies. And hopefully not long before we're all back in indoor darts in-person events
140.
again. First 140 of the match for Power. He's down to Shanghai. He will be back for that.
134.
Lovely recovery from Holt. So Power then, he does like a Shanghai if memory serves, but he strays into the treble 1.
42.
Not what he would have wanted. Looked like tops
96.
there, yes. Holt misses a dart to hold his throw. Double 12 needed for Power to break again. Good marker. Oh, couldn't get much closer.
Game shot in 2.
Yep, great effort. Great effort from Holt. So missed chances there from Power to break the Holt throw. And onwards we go. Still playing to a decent standard, these two, averaging around the 80 mark is what we were hoping for.
96.
And they're both very much living up to those expectations in the early stages of this match.
49.
$60.
95.
And a reminder that new sign-ups for the IDL at Home League start or are available now, and the new season starts on Monday. It runs for a couple of months.
115.
Yeah, great effort from Power. His 10th ton of this match.
44.
And a nice healthy lead for Power here. Yes, so remember the IDL at Home League will run throughout the whole year.
43.
I believe there are 4 seasons left of 3 or 4 seasons left.
81.
Yeah. For the remainder of 2021. So if you'd like to join, and it is all abilities, remember, from this standard here right down to beginners and everyone in between, you can get in contact with us via the IDL. So it's just search IDL Darts on Twitter and on Facebook.
180.
Well, what a time for Holt to hit a 180. Pressure now on Power. He's playing well, but Holt is just hitting the scores
60.
at the right time. And Holt now has a chance to take this out.
12.
Missed opportunity. dart at the bullseye for Power to hold his throw.
40.
Not to be. Tops then for Holt. Double
Game
10,
22.
and he does take it out. 20 dart. Break of throw. Third time Holt has broken the Power throw, and he's throwing here for a 5-1 advantage, and he really is accelerating
43.
towards the finish line here. First to 7 legs will take the title.
96.
Power just has to stay positive here. He is playing well, but Holt is
60.
just doing the right thing at the right times. A lot of the time it seems that Holt's maybe out of it and then suddenly accelerates back into the leg
45.
at the last minute.
$58.
Just goes to show, just keep plugging away. You never know what opportunities may come your way. Still a good standard this, averaging in the mid-70s.
60.
$96.
First treble of the leg for Holt. Power hoping to apply pressure
100.
onto the Holt throw. Has broken in before in this match. He's been unable to do so again since he did that.
122.
Holt halves his score exactly. Down to 122. Power needs to find a big score if he's going to
58.
take the spoils in this leg and drag himself back into this match, but it's Holt who has first dibs.
91.
Holt misses the bullseye there to make it 5-1.
94.
Good pressure from Power, but double 6 for Holt. He's hit this
Game
before,
22.
hits it again. Does like double 6. 20 darts. Hold of throw. 5-1 the scoreline. Holt goes within 2 of taking the title. So, Power's throw. Can he stop the rock? Well, when it rains, it pours.
80.
That was heading straight for the treble 20, and a deflection right at a crucial moment like this.
43.
No treble there for Holt, so Power just have to keep ploughing on.
100.
Has to hope that Holt slips up somewhere. He hasn't
95.
shown any evidence of doing so far. It's looked very, very consistent indeed. It's very similar to his performance that we saw against Andy Blyde, which was very good.
81.
And that went down to a last leg decider in the end. Holt clung on.
134.
There we go, you see, just as you thought, the Power was just seizing the initiative in the leg. Holt hits in a big score like that. That's been very much the story of this
140.
final. There's a second 140 for Power, right on cue.
137.
Followed by 137 from Holt. Unbelievable. Really high standard from these two, bringing out the best in each other. But it's Holt who is leading the way.
80.
And that's a great effort there from Power. He went tops. Just on the wire.
Game showing 3.
Wow. That is a great finish. I'm stunned. 25, 17, and then the bull. Fantastic. Just when Power missed a dart just on the inside
39.
of tops to take out the 100 checkout himself. My goodness, Power must be wondering what on earth he has to do here. And well,
100.
he's played well, but would you believe it? He's 6-1 down, and Holt has been clinical when he's been presented with the
60.
opportunity. And it's a big ask, isn't it, to rattle off 6 legs in a row. But, you know, we've seen stranger things.
43.
And Holt has played exceptionally well. He's hit 6 tons, 1 ton 40, and 2 maximums.
42.
But I think it's the timing of when he's hit those scores, really, that's proved to be the major difference. And, of course, the finishing, which has
30.
been excellent, it has to be said. And that's the real difference here. The
60.
finishing and indeed the switching. So lots of scores in the 80s and 90s from Holt that obviously don't show on those statistics. But he goes within
60.
1 of the title, and well, hasn't hit a treble here yet, but
45.
still not out of this leg yet. And he did start this leg, so maybe a bit of finish line fever or the adrenaline from that 92 still in the arm, as
40.
these things can tend to linger, can't they? Averages still in the high to mid 70s, or mid to high 70s rather,
44.
and certainly playing at a good level. Both have just started to tail off here though in this tense 8th leg.
58.
Power leaves the big fish. I suspect Holt will as well here.
75.
Yes, 17 would have left the big fish. We hit the treble. That's the next big thing.
96.
Next best thing. So Power leaves 74, but 136 is for the title.
128.
That was a very good effort. Title dart goes begging. Can Power save his skin? Should get 1 dart, you feel, at double. Wants tops to keep his hopes alive.
54.
Just on the wire. He is not missing by much, but it's Holt who's back for double 4. Wants double 2 now for the title. Good marker.
Game showing 3.
And it is. Well, that's clinical. Well, well done to
Well played, mate.
Holt there. Let me just get the stats up for you, and I'll just feed them down. And yes, a very good game there indeed. And Power will be disappointed, of course, but he did play well, and Holt just did the right thing at the right times. And as you can see, nothing to choose between them in the averages, not much to choose between them either in terms of the scoring stats. The 2 maximums there from Holt, the standout statistic, and Power is certainly very steady in terms of the tons, but it's a shame it doesn't do double statistics, because that was very, very impressive from Holt, especially that 92, which left me absolutely lost for words, which was very good after Power just missed out on that 100 checkout of his own. So Power will be back later on tonight. He takes on Wayne Barratt in the grand final. Chris Holt, meanwhile, does take that title, and of course he goes into the Premier Division next season, so watch out for him. Coming up next, we have Cameron Crabtree and Daniel Radford. If they're watching and you can hear this, go into the waiting room and we'll get you underway very shortly. Thanks ever so much for watching, and we'll see you in a second. Okay, another cup final now, and this is for the middle tier of players in the IDL at Home League. Cameron Crabtree is the defending champion, and he's, I have to say, one of the most improved players that I've seen in relation to the IDL at Home League, I have to say. First to Six Legs will take the title, and hoping for no technical issues here, because Dan Radford, I remember I was on a stream a number of months ago, hit a monster checkout and everything just broke. So anything will be an improvement on that tonight, without wishing to jinx us. Okay. I think they've finished their warm-up dance, but I haven't heard from them yet. So let's just wait to see how this pans out. Oh, I wonder if Josh Congraw's watching, because one of his favourite... I've just noticed Cameron's using one of our favourite boards, and I believe that is a Red Dragon unbranded board there on the left. And I'm just slightly concerned here that Dan's screen might have frozen because nothing's happened. So bear with me while we sort that out.
What is it? Eighty. Come on.
Right, that was a false alarm. Thank goodness. It's always the concern with these things that something will go horrendously wrong, but so far so good.
46.
If you're watching, let us know you're cheering on. Cameron Crabtree or Dan Radford. Both have played very well to get to this point, of course.
140.
Yeah, that's.
Crabtree has flown
Cheers.
out of the blocks here. Oh, Josh Conkle is here. There we go.
I'm 52.
Oof, back-to-back 140s here for Cameron Crabtree. Absolutely flying. Steve cheering on Cameron.
15.
Kirby Smith cheering on Dan. Adam George sitting on the fence.
Wow.
And the 141 nearly went there.
What's that? Something like 93.
It's always difficult, Adam, if you are watching to when you both your friends are playing. And Steve is saying that Cameron's going to smash them all. Well, let's see.
40.
Double 12
It's
for
a cover.
Crabtree, who's absolutely flown out of the blocks. And
That's
14 darter.
Cheers.
Not too much you can do about that, I think. That's a very impressive start. And someone screen grabbed Cameron's average there.
fine.
Dan Radford with
59.
few victories to get to this point, of course. Remember, this is a separate cup competition, runs parallel to the leagues that they both compete in.
56.
And wins for, I hope this is the same competition, but wins for Dan over Ryan Oakley. Chris Rising, was last leg
140.
decider there, and also beat Luke Nash. Luke's a very handy player, beats him 6-2 in this competition.
55.
It's a lovely surround that Dan's got there. I think Dan Radford wins surround of the evening. That's Peter Snakebite Wright surround.
58.
And Crabtree, well, he's had a 140 and a 100, and he really has found his rhythm.
43.
And he'll, of course, we're all chomping at the bit to get out and play some in-person stuff, but
40.
Cameron very much, due to the way that he's improved over lockdown, will be absolutely busting to get
64.
back into a venue and quickly. I'm sure Simon will be as well. Radford just hasn't settled yet, but
Come on, 40.
it is a best of 11, so there is time. He does have time on his side. It's not as ruthless as a best of 5 or a best of 7, where it can all just disappear in the blink of an eye. And I've experienced that. many times as a loser.
What's that? 22, 47.
Crabtree will get darts to break the Radford throw in this early stage of this
46.
match. Radford is down to finish. So Crabtree knows that this does have to go, really.
In 3.
Come on.
Wow.
Darts.
Cheers.
Wow. That was very good. Adapted well there because he hit the treble 8 with his first dart. And that's a 21 dart break of throw. He has flown out
60.
of the traps here. And Radford will have to try and dig in on all his experience that he's picked up while playing in this league. And he's had some really good results, Dan. And he'll look to draw on all that experience as he
87.
tries to keep pace with Cameron here.
140.
Darts. 62.
Crabtree averaging in the early 80s, and that's been one of the most amazing things really about Crabtree's development
58.
over the past few months really, because he was averaging very
58.
happily in the 50s and now is very much averaging in the mid 60s, and that's the lowest point, so you know is improving exponentially.
36.
Radford with his first 140 in this leg should
87.
settle him down. And just moments like that can
140.
and another 140, so two 140s for Radford in this leg, and suddenly Crabtree's throw is under a bit of pressure. That was on actually, that 147, until he missed the treble 17.
81.
God, what a leg of darts this is. You daren't take your eyes off it. So 78 for Radford, treble 18. Not a million miles away, but it was a good effort. So it was in, actually,
73.
that second dart. And a dart goes begging to break the Crabtree throw. Crabtree wants darts at double 18, and he
Very
plays.
good dart.
Wow.
Cheers.
So Crabtree survives the a dart there from Radford, who hit a 140, and then missed a dart at double 12 on the wire, and then takes out the 66 in 2 darts. Has a 20 dart hold of throw.
45.
So his throw was under pressure from Radford, who hit 2 140s in that leg.
96.
Well, what a fascinating
41.
contest, and as I say, very impressive from both players. But Radford will take heart from that. He'll know that he is very much in this leg and gave Cameron some
54.
food for thought there.
$60.
And certainly momentum in darts, as we know, can swing this way and that, so there's nothing to suggest that Radford couldn't string
100.
together a few
Darts.
good visits like that one, for example, and really apply pressure on Cameron once again.
30.
Radford with a healthy lead here.
49.
Yep, good standard here. That's the general consensus in the chat.
180.
Darts.
Whew, dear. being cheered on by his family there in the
80.
background. Good comeback from Radford, who gets down to a 2-dart combination. Jordan Furlong, thank you for tuning in to watch.
58.
So another 78 combo here for Dan Radford. Oh, he does like that treble 18.
82.
Yep.
82.
So he's
Yeah, that's cool.
so he's busted. Yeah, he's busted.
Did you score 82?
54. 64, 66.
No,
72, sorry.
72. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take my gun and then you can change it. Yeah? 69, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good effort from Crabtree. So I just got confused on the scores there. One-man band. I'm typing in the scores as well. Yes, Radford actually hit 72, and then Crabtree missed darts for 4-0. So double 3 for Radford to get a foothold in this match. You feel like he only earned this opportunity, but he can't take it, and Crabtree's back for double 9. Tricky double, as Rod Harrington always goes to great lengths to tell us. But not for Crabtree. Takes it out
Cheers.
there with his second dart. Second break of throw. 4-0 the scoreline. Crabtree absolutely flying, and is 2 legs away from defending his title.
121.
Nearly hits a second maximum, but he'll certainly take the 1-2-1. Radford is having a good visit of his own, and he hits a maximum himself. What a game this is. This is the middle tier. This is the middle tier of players. I cannot stress that enough.
45.
In this league, it is quite incredible. Get us back in venues immediately. My goodness. I haven't seen the 9-darter yet, but we won't begrudge Dan that, because he's followed it up with a nice ton. Goodness knows we'd all take that
85.
if we could. Radford, it's good to see him throwing some good stuff. He's having an absolute blinder here. He's had a 180, 100 and a 134. He's down to 87 after 9 darts. I can't quite believe what I'm seeing.
7.
And it has forced the mistake from Crabtree, who's had it all his own way up until this point. But Radford's got 6 darts here from 87 to break Cameron's throw for the first time in this match.
47.
Leaves tops, which he will be back for. Crabtree seems to have just lost his range on that treble 20, so he's had a 7 and a 24. So Radford, well, this is for could have a 15-darter here.
Yeah, 40 and 3, mate.
And he does
Well done,
have
good
a
darts.
15-darter.
Good.
God dear. Need to lie down. Brilliant. And has the momentum just swung Dan's way there, because he's had a 15-darter, absolute blinder. Crabtree had the 14-darter, of course, in the very first leg. And Radford seems to be in again.
100.
Well, this is a pretty good match now. Really good match now.
100.
And just to read out the scoring statistics, Crabtree's had 3 tons, 3 140s and a maximum.
56.
Dan Radford's had 4 tons, 2 140s and a maximum. 1 maximum each, averaging out.
43.
There's a big gulf in the averages, but and in the scoreline, but you just feel that Radford's just starting to pick his game up here.
59.
He needs to try and ride that momentum that he had in that last leg to secure that break of throw. Remember,
134.
well, there we go. So Crabtree now finding his range once again. Started with a ton, now hit a 134, using the switching very well. Rather famously hit a 146 check out to win a match on the stream before.
57.
Crabtree down to a finish first, but Radford isn't far behind in this leg that Dan started first.
77.
One 6-7 won't go,
97.
but 97 does, and we've got some breaking news. But I'm not going to read it out yet. I'm going to save that. But it's very exciting, I assure you.
75.
I don't have a BBC News alert, but sound. But Radford leaves double 17. Would you believe it? Crabtree busts the 70, hits the treble 20. Radford, well, will he go straight at this? Ooh, no, he tried to split it. Double 2. Oh,
32.
He's left double 1. Would you believe it? So, Crabtree, single 12 or 20? Wants tops.
40. 50.
Double 1, madhouse for Radford. He won't care if he hits
2
it.
and 1, mate.
He does. He
Well
does. And he does hold his throw, so he backs up the break that he carved out for himself in that fifth leg, that 15 darter. And 4-2. And Crabtree is not having it all his own way here.
100.
And he's still playing well, but Radford has upped his game. And it's just reminding Cameron that he is still in this match, and he has earned his way into this
100.
final. Crabtree, couple of wins over Craig, I think it's Craig Kingstree. 6-4 win over John Campbell. And these two have played before this campaign, and they drew 7-all. And this is a very good leg as well from both players.
96.
Oof, at least one treble a turn. This is very, very good. And it's great that they're both bringing out
180.
the best in each other. And there's a maximum. Dear God. So, 2 tons and a maximum from Dan.
30.
I don't know how I'm going to survive the grand final at this rate. So, Radford with a good chance, or a golden opportunity here to break the Crabtree throw. It won't
97.
on that one, but I think he's got the next best prize, and he leaves double 12, which he
63.
will be back for. Sorry, it's hard to keep up because they're both quite quick. So, double 12, and this will be for a 13 dart leg.
Yeah, 24.
It is a
and 1, mate.
13 dart leg.
Well done, good luck.
Oh my God.
Good.
Fantastic. And a break of throw. Again, the momentum really has swung Radford's way, and it's 4-3. And he's throwing for 4-all, and who would have thought that 5 minutes ago? Do leave a comment. Try and read it out if I can keep up.
85.
Leanne Henderson, thank you for tuning in. Taylor Eden,
60.
thank you as well. Much appreciated. Matt Henderson also
54.
watching. A really good standard this from both players. Thank you for tuning in and watching.
85.
Always great to be able to give players an opportunity to be on a stream who wouldn't ordinarily be on one necessarily. Radford's in again.
140.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit another one. Radford really flying. He's got a healthy advantage. Crabtree back against the wall
125.
and replies to the 140 with a 125. They're averaging in the low 70s. I don't think either player have averaged that highly so far this year. Or in this season, rather. They may well have done on practice, of course. But both players really just throwing bombs at each other here. A real slugfest. It's what we like to see. Crabtree.
41.
It's not on the bullseye there of 132, as is the correct way to go. Radford, only one treble needed here in this combination.
Yeah,
And
118 in free, mate.
it's gone. Oh my
Gosh.
goodness. So he's taken a 118 out for all. Radford's enjoying the darts of his life here. 4-0 down. Crabtree, who is still playing well, it has to be said.
100.
And Radford has found an incredible rich vein of form here, and it's 4-all. My goodness. So it's best of 3 leg match now.
30.
And yeah, I mean, this is really incredible.
41.
So Radford just has to try and get his throwing arm under control here. The adrenaline
59.
still very much pumping, I'm sure, from that 118 that he took out for 4-all. It's still Crabtree's throw. They've had 2 breaks of throw each. Crabtree led 4-0. Radford has then rattled off the next 4 legs to draw level. We're now in this best of 3 leg contest. No trouble so far for Radford,
58.
which could prove to be a killer blow. Despite all of his good work, he has found a treble now. Brings himself to within striking distance.
24.
So no finish for Crabtree. And Radford needs a big score if he's going to apply the pressure. They're not far away.
60.
But it is advantage. Crabtree's got 26 points advantage. He's down to 108. Can Radford find a treble here to... And he can.
84.
So again, not much to choose between them here. Double 16.
76.
Good effort. This is a good effort as well.
120.
Oh, blimey. Well, he already had the 118 in the previous leg, but Crabtree's back for double 16.
No score.
But no score. Radford is now back for double 4.
No score.
And he's busted it. Oh my goodness. Drama in this 9th leg. Double 8 for Crabtree. What a match.
16.
It's all got very tense. Radford now wants double 4. Is that awkward or a good marker? Getting further away.
No score.
He's busted again. Double 13. He likes double 13. Double 8 for Crabtree. This all could be elementary.
In 3.
And it is elementary because Crabtree does cling on. It got
Cheers.
a bit tense there.
Bad luck.
3rd leg in, 3rd dart in hand. Yes, it was 30 darts, but God, it was dramatic. Very slow start from both players at the start of that leg, but it really picked up towards the end. Crabtree is now within 1 leg of taking the title. But Dan Radford is not going down without a fight.
80.
And this is very, very good.
45.
$139. Come on.
Wow. Brilliant darts from Crabtree. Lots of pressure on Radford now. just the 40 for Radford. It really is advantage Crabtree. He's going to take this title on this
80.
visit, but a bounce out. 60 on the floor, perhaps. Still advantage Cameron. Radford now just
100.
trying to claw his way back into this leg, which he started first, remember. Hits a ton, his 11th ton of this match. The scoring stats are unbelievable, as you may
22.
imagine. Slight slip up from Crabtree. Would have hoped to have been on a finish after this.
Come on, 32.
And no finish either for Radford to reprieve. Crabtree still in the box seat here to break the throw and to take the title.
58.
Down to 1-2-2. Radford needs a treble. Looks like he's found one.
84.
So he squares off his score, leaving a ton. The 1-2-2 won't go for the title for Crabtree.
54.
Yeah, stayed there. Radford's gone tops.
Yeah, 103, mate.
Oh.
2 tops.
My goodness.
Well done.
My goodness.
Yeah, mate.
It's
All the best, last
outrageous.
one.
Outrageous
Andrew, good luck,
finishing.
buddy.
Where was this? Unbelievable. Radford was 4-0 down. Won 4 legs on the spin. They've shared the next 2. Last leg decider. They're both averaging 70 plus. They're in the middle tier of players in the IDL at Home League.
95.
Well, yes, I mean, it does. Perhaps it deserves to go to a last leg. This is really, really very good. Indeed. Let us know who you're cheering on in the chat, which has
30.
been very popular. And, you know, really appreciate you leaving your comments in there. It makes a massive difference to the players when they watch it back.
55.
And this is very, very high standard indeed. And we've still got one game to come tonight, and that breaking news, which
41.
I'm going to read out to you at the start of the next match. Okay, so stay tuned for that,
125.
because Crabtree is flying here. You can hear the Crabtree clan in the background cheering on Cameron, and rightly so, because
49.
trebles in a last leg decider are like gold dust. I know it's a cliche, but it is so true. And Crabtree has hit 3 of them, make that 4
85.
in this leg. Put him onto 141 after 12 darts. Very impressive.
99.
There is a treble for Radford. Is it too late? 6 darts from here for Crabtree to get over the finishing line in this fantastic match, which quite frankly I could watch another 10 legs of. He leaves a ton. Surely he won't go 20 tops like Radford did in the last leg. He might do.
100.
And another ton there to Radford. That's his 13th ton of this match. Oh, he didn't go tops. I thought he might do.
40.
But he will be back for that 60. So Radford, if he can get another treble here, he isn't out of it. I think he has hit another treble there.
138.
And he has he's hit 2 trebles, in fact. So lots of pressure now on this 60. It's so much so that Cameron's missed the board, I think. So now he wants tops. He needs to find a way through. Composes himself for the title, remember.
40.
Would you believe it? He's blocked his way out of it. So Radford, which way will he go here? And he's going to get match darts as well. Title darts incoming. Wants double 16. Double 8.
Yeah, 44
Oh,
and 3,
would
mate.
you
Sorry.
believe it? Would you
Well
believe
done.
it? He's taken it out.
That was a good game, mate. That was
44. That was a 21
Yeah, thank
dart
you. It was
leg.
enjoyable.
What an
Well played.
amazing match. I'm
That was
just
a
going to
good game, mate.
fade
That
them
was one of the
down.
best ones.
And I'll show you the statistics. Well, that was absolutely unbelievable. I can't remember. We've been doing this a year now, or well over a year, and I can't remember a match like that ever on the stream. And a real treat. And thank you ever so much for leaving your comments in the chat and for watching that match, because it was quite unbelievable. And it's going to take me a while to catch my breath after that one. Here are the statistics. Remember, Cameron Gavin Crabtree played so well. 4-0 and then 5-4 up as well. 9 tons, 4 scores of 140 or more, and a maximum as well. 2 breaks of throw early on and flew out the blocks with that 14 darter. And Dan Radford, well, really hit a purple patch of form when his back was against the wall. 4-0 down. Hit 14 tons, 3 scores of 140 or more, and 2 maximums. And he had that incredible 13 darter and incredible 118 as well. And that just in those last 2 visits, for example, he hit the 138 and then the 44 checkout as well. Surviving match darts from Cameron. Absolutely amazing. I can see the pair of them are having a chat off camera, so that's great to see. And we have one match to come. It's the grand final between John Power and Wayne Barratt. That's the best of 19 legs, so stay tuned for that one. And we've got that breaking news as well. Producer Paul and league organiser Paul Butler has sent that through to me, and I'm going to read that out at the start of the next match. So thanks ever so much for watching. Do subscribe while you're here, and we'll be back in approximately 5 minutes. Okie dokie. Don't quite know how you follow the last game there. You recovered? Cameron Crabtree is missing out. That last leg decided to Dan Radford, who recovered from 4-0 down to take the win. Brilliant, good stuff, both averaging in excess of 70. John Power lost out to Chris Holt earlier. He is back now to play in the grand final against Wayne Barratt, who saw in the grand final last time we had a live stream of the IDL at Home League. So,
Well, I'm ready when you are, mate.
promised you some breaking news.
Yeah. All the best, mate.
And
Yeah, you
I'm
too.
pleased to be able to bring that to you now. Some of you have beaten me to it. Adam George says, breaking news, Paul Butler's in Glasgow to see Rangers lift the trophy.
135.
And yes, well, I don't do football, so I'm sure that's relevant. But he is in Scotland at the moment, so that may well be what Paul is doing. But no, Paul Butler, the league organiser of the individual
45.
darts league, the IDL, Individual Darts League of London, has said that due to the return of indoor hospitality on Monday, in accordance with England's
100.
roadmap, that the suspended seasons from prior to lockdown at Morden, which is the Royal Surrey Snooker Club,
140.
and Southwark, that's the Spots and Stripes, are going to be resuming. So we are back in person
99.
in-person darts for the IDL back from Monday. However, you do need to book. Pre-booking is essential because obviously they need to control the numbers coming into the venue.
60.
So if you play in the Southwark or Morden IDLs, or have been before lockdown,
59.
then please make sure you ring up the venue and make sure that you pre-book. But it's exciting news. We are back. Riley's Victoria, that's on hold for the moment,
58.
but we'll hope to have some news for you next week at some point after Paul's had a meeting with them. John Power off to a flying start here,
72.
looking to avenge that defeat against Chris Holt earlier. Chris Holt will be delighted, of course, because he's still undefeated in the IDL.
60.
Wayne Barratt.
$27.
Played in the grand final last season.
$58.
And of course, it should be said that at Morden,
Oh.
that John Power and Wayne
6.
are at so do play in the Morden IDL, and they play in the Premier Division. So they play in both the virtual and in-person leagues. Power will be devastated here that he hasn't been able to take this out. Barratt misses an opportunity to break early on. Power now in the difficult 1-1-1 territory. Can he find a way through?
1.
Ooh.
Right.
And yeah, he'll be disappointed with that one. And Barratt is back for double 10.
Yeah, in 3.
And Barratt
Right, call the
breaks.
police. I was thinking that.
Power claiming a burglary early doors, but you know, you don't get over the line until you hit that double. Barratt has taken it out in 24 darts, but that standard will absolutely improve as we go along. First to 10 legs,
41.
remember, and in person, when we play in person, they will always have a break
140.
after, I believe it's 10 legs. But here, I think they're just going to decide amongst themselves, really, as they go along, and they may well need the toilet. So,
93.
but one of the players joked that if they're playing badly, they'll need a break. but
34.
I'm sure it won't be like that. No, it's all played in good spirits. So I think as they go along, they'll let us know. But yeah, it's a long old
125.
long old match. And yeah, what a great game we saw earlier between Dan Radford and Crabtree.
58.
And we also saw, of course, Tony Major and the elation. That was a last leg decider as well against Sindy Stiles. And Chris Holt, of course, with that
96.
emphatic win against John Power to complete his dream debut season in the IDL at Home League. So it's been quite a night. Thank you for joining us. Do subscribe
43.
if you're here, and we'll bring you lots more at home IDL at Home League streams throughout the year. And of course, we'll also stream for the Chichester version of this
90.
of their virtual darts league as well. And well, if we're in person, then potentially some in-person darts
97.
streams as well. So Wayne Barratt looking very strong here. Surrey County player wants tops 17 darter, and he's hit a 1, unfortunately,
33.
and throws that last one in a bit of anger. So 129 here for Power. Oh yes, wants the ball.
Yeah, 3, mate.
Oh, what a lovely finish that
Well
is.
done, mate.
Brilliant. Brilliant recovery from Power. Takes out the 129, breaks straight back. 2 legs, 2 breaks of throw. If you're watching, do let us know who you're cheering on. Adam George with lots of, much appreciated Adam for watching as always. Lots of lovely emojis there celebrating the fact that we are back, which is great news indeed.
60.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. 60.
So yes, both these players will be at Morden. So you have to ring up and pre-book, of course. And
100.
got some time yet to wait until the return of Super League and County Darts. We'll certainly keep our fingers crossed for that. That's a real big deal, really, for a lot of
100.
players and local venues that rely on the income, but certainly for players, because it's a really important part of player development, the Super League, and thank God it exists.
60.
Fairly sure all the UK-based tour card holders will have played Super League at some point in their lives.
60.
So, scoring's just settled down here.
57.
But Power, perhaps with the advantage now,
99.
gets down to 1-2-2 after 15. So Barratt just needs a treble, finds one there.
137.
Finds 2, in fact. Close to call. Treble 18 required for Power. Instead he leaves 92.
90.
But he hits the treble 20 with his last dart, so leaves double 16 if the 99 doesn't go. And it won't, so
59.
tops then, sorry, double 16 for Power, tops for Barratt if
Yeah,
it
one,
doesn't
mate.
go, but it does. So 19 dart hold of throw, first hold of throw of the match. Power leads 2-1. Of course, just want to give a shout out to Martin Lukeman. Martin Lukeman was, we called it the El Clasico. Used to go toe to toe with
60.
John Power in these finals, and they used to pretty much share the spoils between them. And Martin Luke played on the stream
100.
all throughout last year. And then sure enough, February rolls around, and Martin Lukeman was throwing in 95
60.
averages for fun, and sure enough, did win a tour card. And we say massive congratulations to Martin,
100.
and we wish him good luck for whatever the next 2 years hold on the PDC tour. It's been a bit difficult results wise to start with, as you would expect, because it is
100.
it is the highest standard you can get, but he has been competitive in those matches, so certainly wish him all the very best on that front.
70.
And obviously you can't play in this anymore because it's streamed, and you're not allowed to play on streams if you have a tour card. Fun fact for you. Barratt and Power,
98.
not much to choose between them. Looks to be a good ding dong, good standard in the mid 70s at the moment. You would expect that to increase.
67.
Good thinking from Power, leaving a finish, which we'll be back for. He's already hit a 129,
59.
which was very impressive indeed.
$131. Yeah, it is 131.
Yeah, it is 131, so he's miscounted. Miscounted there.
44.
Treble 17. But he won't mind if he takes this out.
1.
He doesn't. God, you can hear the disappointment in his voice. Barratt is back for 80. Which way will he go? Needs us another. Oh.
Yeah, I'm free.
Well, that's one way to do it. I did say which way will he go, and he chose to go 1, treble 7, treble 19, double 11. As you do. Good recovery there from Barratt. Holds his throw. 21 darts. Power had a couple of darts there to break him. Couldn't take them.
41.
2 all. Onwards we go. Not much to choose between these players. Look forward to seeing how they get on Morden
83.
when we're back. And, well, all being well, I'm still waiting very patiently for a jab and an injection.
134.
Lovely visit from Power. Yeah, still waiting for a couple of jabs at the moment, but once that happens, hopefully I can get along to Morden and Souther can do some in-person streaming.
100.
But let's see how that goes.
83.
Would be nice to do some in-person streaming, because I think that there's absolutely definite interest there from people. So
135.
yes, good visit from Barratt. Both players just picking up now in terms of their scoring.
45.
Barratt looking to apply pressure on the Power
137.
throw, and he is doing a good job of that. It's just buffering slightly, that picture, so that should sort itself out in due course.
57.
So Barratt now with a great opportunity to break the Power throw. He's had a good leg here. This could be a 14 darter.
Yeah, N2.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. 14 dart. Break of throws. Hard to argue with that. Barratt Second time he's broken Power in this match. They have played each other this IDL Home League season already.
97.
And Barratt was the winner 8-4.
80.
Other wins for Barratt this season. Well, he beat Robbie Turner 8-4. Oh, sorry. No, I'm reading the wrong page. Sorry. Barratt beat Darren Bryant 8-2. Martin Carnell 8-2. Lennon Craddock 8-1.
60.
Andy Turnbull 8-3. Scott Artist 8-4, but lost to Robbie Turner 8-4.
Oh, 57.
And then drew with Peter Stokes 7 apiece. So he's had quite the season.
58.
Pardon me.
Oh, come on.
Power telling himself off there.
23.
So, Barratt is still
140.
is really turning the screw now. First big score of 100 or more in this leg. He's down to 146. Only the one treble for Power so far in this leg, and you
26.
can sense the frustration. 6 darts from here for Barratt. 146. Barratt, of course, playing on a...
96.
I just need to get this right. It's a Red Dragon board. I think it's called an NPX board, Near Perfection. Yeah? Does that sound right? I think so.
100.
And looks very nice, doesn't it? Well, John Power's got a nice shiny Blade 5 there on the left.
Yeah, into.
As Barratt
Don't let me come up here, throw me out of the window. Shut up.
Barratt takes out the 50 in 2 darts. 17 dart hold of throw. Power's got a shiny Blade 5, and he's also, I saw off camera, he's also got a target board.
45.
Box fresh, ready to be deployed. Surely lots of practice now between now and the next challenge tours, which he will absolutely be at, because
97.
especially though Milton Keynes, although doesn't mind a trip to Wigan, of course, which is where these things are normally held. But I say normal. What's normal anymore?
96.
But yeah, challenge tours. There'll be 12 of them at Milton Keynes, held over 2 batches of 3 days.
140.
Barratt, 3 trebles in 2 visits, puts him in a strong position here in this 7th leg.
That's it. 43.
Barratt's standard has picked up. Power hasn't quite been able to match Barratt at this point.
40. 100.
First ton of this leg for Power gets him back in the mix here.
41. 137.
Lovely visit there for Power. 137 backs the ton. And he's down to 80 after 15. Barratt.
34.
So 3 quite low scoring visits, it must be said. So Power here, double 16. It's double 8 now.
Oh, 72.
Frustrated that he couldn't quite kill it off there. And Barratt has 149 remaining.
93.
Yeah, it was a good last dart, so pressure on this double four all of a sudden for Power, who's just struggling with his doubles.
How many doubles? Jesus Christ.
Well,
4.
He was right on the wire there. It's unlucky. Barratt wants tops to steal one.
And 2.
And he does do, unbelievably. And Barratt plugged away in that leg. And although he trailed for most of it, came into it towards the end. And
82.
took out the finish when it presented itself. 20 darts. And Barratt leaves 5-2. And that's the third.
5.
That's the third time that Barratt has been able to break the power throw, and he's certainly finishing very strongly indeed. Sorry that his board's a bit pixelated there, but that should improve as we go along.
45.
Just read out a few results of John Power this season. 8-4 win over Robbie Turner. Did actually beat Wayne Barratt, it must be said, in the Cup.
54.
That was a semi-final match. 7-6. Beat Lennon Craddock 8-1. Drew with Martin Carnell 7-all.
26.
Disadvantage Barratt here. He's filling them up.
139.
Yep, 2 treble 19s and a 25.
99.
Great thinking, and he leaves a finish. Just the 99 for Power. Oh, sorry, 99 for Power, but he's some way back.
Yeah, M3.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. 167 for Barratt from seemingly nowhere. Didn't have to go that route, and he did do the showpiece finish, and why not? Wow, well, that's the biggest finish we've seen on the stream in a year. Brilliant. Well done to Wayne Barratt there.
59.
Amazing. We haven't seen the big fish, but we have seen a 167. There we go. 6-2, the scoreline.
45.
And yeah, it was a great leg of darts as well from Barratt.
58.
Do leave a comment in the chat if you're watching. Give you a shout out.
41.
Remember, new signings as well for the IDL at Home League are available. That kicks off from Monday as well.
60.
And you can get in contact with us. Our social media page links are in the description of this video. But
57.
do search IDL Darts on Twitter and on Facebook, and Paul will happily answer any questions you may have. All abilities welcome from this standard.
100.
These two, of course, contesting the grand final. Right down to beginners and everyone in between. And we've seen, obviously, the top finals of the various tiers in which
96.
we play.
$28.
So Power was just making a bit of a I was just going to say surge there, but I'm sure he's heard all the puns on his surname over the years. There was a power surge.
56.
But Barratt is just clawing his way back into this, and you can just hear the frustration there for Power, just getting annoyed that he hasn't been able to
45.
produce the darts that we've all know he's capable of. He's won some.
17.
Yep, treble 1 and 2 treble 19s.
97.
Good visit there from Power. Outside chance here for Barratt to break for the 4th time in this match.
$41.
But yeah, missed the big 19 with the first dart. So Power here with a good chance to hold.
Yeah, and 2.
And he does get there. So he's still frustrated, but does get his 3rd leg on the board. And well, it's this important middle phase of the match.
91.
Good last dart from Barratt. Good switching. Clearly likes the treble 17.
60.
Golf in the averages there between both players.
60.
Barratt has hit 9 tons, 4 scores of 140 or more. No maximums.
60.
And Power, well, he's hit a lot of tons, 12 tons in total, and 1 ton 40. But he has had that fantastic check out of 129.
80.
And that was eclipsed by Barratt to hit a 167, which was just ridiculous. I'll have to see if I can clip that for posterity.
43.
2 treble 7s there. And it's advantage Barratt, especially if he can find a treble 20 here.
60.
Come on. 82.
Good switch from Power. Brings himself back into this leg. He knows he's going to have to break Barratt here if he's going to get a foothold back into this game, because the longer this goes on, the longer it favours Barratt, of course. Barratt does leave a finish, but only with a bounce out, so Power may sense that he has a chance to pounce.
Oh, 60.
But just, he's hit so many 60s, hasn't he, without a treble, and that's proving to be the difference.
134.
We won't see the big fish that was on. I crave it. I absolutely crave it. We will see it one day, I'm sure. Martin Newman got close on a number of occasions. But yeah, no 170 yet. But Barratt here wants double 18. He's just accelerated away.
Piss poor.
Yep, very good. 19 dart, hold of throw. 7-3. Onwards we go.
Nine.
Not what Power wanted. And Barratt now can really turn the screw at this stage.
85.
Finds a treble with his last dart. Still no maximums for either player, perhaps surprisingly.
16.
Yes, the lack of a treble 20 woes continue for Power. Barratt hoping to take advantage.
40.
Another bounce out. They're catching. John actually turned his board earlier because he was having a fair few bounce
100.
outs. 13th ton of the match for Power. Barratt
59.
can't find a treble himself, so fairly even going in this 11th leg.
100.
Back-to-back tons then for Power.
$45.
100.
3 tons in a row for Power. Dragging himself back into this.
125.
Lovely visit from Barratt. So both down to a finish after 15. Slow start to the leg. It's picked up very well
75.
towards the end.
Oh, sorry, no, 70.
Power just correcting himself. So Barratt, now this will be a hell of a steal. Can't rule anything out after he took out the 167 earlier. Won't go on this occasion. He'll set himself up nicely.
131.
Lovely 131. He does like a treble 17, doesn't he? And Power's got double 16.
30.
I keep looking to because his camera is obviously just slightly off. I keep looking at the wrong
Yeah, in one.
part of the screen, but Barratt takes out the double 8, that excellent 131, which set that up, proving to be vital. Barratt is charging towards the finish line here with darts like these.
137.
Amazing first visit. Power
81.
finds a treble in response to Barratt, but Barratt is finding the treble 20 with regularity now,
99.
and it's making a good fist of this.
180.
First maximum of this match, and Power hits it in frustration really, because he knows he's trailing quite significantly
95.
at this point, but he does get the maximum. First one of the match for both players.
140.
140 backs up the 180. Power hitting a purple patch here. Will we see the 170?
58.
Knows the answer. So a chance here for Power to break. Will he go tops? He did go tops, and he missed the board. That is the risk.
80.
But he does find the treble 20 with his third dart. Hear the frustration in his voice. He knows that this could go.
80.
So no, you half expected that 112 to go. Double 5 now.
Yeah, and 2.
And he does get there, so that's a 14 darter for Power. And, yes, I mean, he is frustrated, but he does break the Barratt throw for the second time in this match. And onwards we go. 8-4 the scoreline. First 10. No sign of a break yet. I think they'll
41.
probably just plough on now. I suspect. So the marathon continues.
45.
Had 2 last leg deciders tonight. Some fantastic games. And really high standard
85.
from Chris Holt as well to win that one earlier against John.
97.
And the momentum just perhaps swung in John's favour at this point. I
45.
may have jinxed him there. But I suspect there might be a twist or turn left in this match. Although these are good darts from Barratt.
140.
5th score of 140 or more for Barratt. No maximum.
59.
But he won't mind about that because he's leading 8-4, and of course that's the most crucial statistic of all. He looks to be in again here.
99.
Very thin points that Barratt has there.
85.
Power continues to sigh in frustration. Knows that this is a leg that he started. Barratt is back for Shanghai.
100.
I couldn't quite see there, but it looked like Barratt actually had a dart there to break the throw.
140.
140 there, his third of this match. Is it too late? Double 10 for Barratt.
Yeah, in 1.
And he gets it, breaks the throw, and Barratt is now throwing for the title. He is within 1 of winning the grand final, averaging over 80. Power's put up some stern resistance in these last couple of legs.
39.
But Barratt only starts with a 39. Perhaps some finish line fever at this point.
96.
So I've just missed out on the chat. Yes, Josh Congrall. Yes, it has been a hell of a night. Yes, hopefully there will be a streamed big fish. It should be. It feels like it's coming.
81.
And we've had a few 11 darters, but I don't think we've had a 9 or a 10. We definitely haven't had a 9, I remember that. But we haven't had a 10.
180.
And there is Barratt's first maximum of the match in leg 14, believe it or not.
98.
So he's gone 39, 46, 180. It's not bad, is it? Power's had a treble a turn himself, so this is a competitive game. Power's not going down without a fight.
96.
There's another big finish. Oh, another big score there for Barratt. Gets down to a finish first. Power's going to join him. Going to hit another max.
140.
His fourth score of 140. He's on 86, so lots of pressure now on this 140. This is for the title. This will be some way to win it. Oh,
130.
just I think might have collapsed if that had gone in. So double 16 then for Power. Great marker.
All right. 70.
Well, that's so unlucky. Barratt now back to clinch the title. Wants double 5. Great marker.
Yeah, in 2.
And he gets there. And Barratt
well
is the
done,
grand
mate.
champion. Congratulations to Wayne Barratt there.
That was
Let me
abysmal.
just
Well done, man.
fade them down. So I've just clicked the wrong button in panic there. Great performance there from Surrey's Wayne Barratt. Of course, he plays county darts for Surrey. Forgot to mention that. And 15 tons, 5 ton pluses, and 180, 5 breaks of throw, best leg of 14 darts, and a high checkout of 167, which I will be clipping. And, John Power there, just a slow start to begin with, but he put up some stern resistance in towards the end of that match. And Barratt didn't have it his own way. He did have that excellent 129 checkout, which was just unbelievable. And he had a leg of 14 darts towards the end as well. 15 tons, 4 scores of 140 or more, and a 180. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching tonight. It's hugely appreciated. And do subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would be great to bring you some more streams into your newsfeed throughout the rest of the year, hopefully in person as well. For more information about the IDL League, you can see our social media handles in the description, or search IDL Darts on Twitter and on Facebook. Thanks again for watching.